From the country that brought you Ninja comes a new show. Okay, he's not really Ninja. But anyways, he's kind of cool when he talks to people, and hey, can't tell you he has a beaver too?
You can't forget about me, bro. Tubecast, oh yeah.
Hey guys, Tazwhole here. Welcome to Tazwhole Tubecast. I'm talking to the Mr. Turbo. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Yourself?
Yeah, just call you Turbo for short. You know, that'd be awesome. Just leave the legalities out of this. So I'll say. So my guests are probably wondering, like, where are you gaming from, sir?
I'm from the U.S. I was originally born in California and then moved to Tennessee for a long-term stay.
I'm so jealous of your weather right now because I'm like, ugh! But
it's raining constantly. Don't feel bad.
Okay. At least it's kind of like, yeah, at least you have something. You probably have something a lot like my friends in Scotland have right now. It's just like, yes, how was the weather today? It rained today. So I'll say, so what do you like to post to online? Like, what do you do?
So originally I did memes just to make everyone's day brighter. But then I started to get into the gaming scene because I'm really good at games and I really like to show people, like, oh, you could do this, or did you know you could do that? And then it just became a thing where I like to teach people.
Alright, so I was just curious, how long have you been on Twitch so far?
2 years, but I never got any, like, attention.
Yeah. It's more like everything, even with YouTube, I know this for a fact. It is a grind. And people don't understand that, oh, it's seriously a grind, and it's when you meet those great people that, you know what, they help you out. Like, there's good communities out there, like on Instagram and Twitter, and you know what, if you actually connect with some of these people, they can help you out because they can hook you up with the right people. But like, what type of games do you enjoy playing?
So I've been originally playing Destiny since it first came out in 2013. I signed up for an alpha beta for Destiny. I've been there ever since thick and thin.
Oh yeah.
Around 2017, I got offered to go to Bungie and
that is cool.
Get the professional. But then I stopped streaming for a while, and then so.
Why'd you stop? I was just curious. Why'd you stop?
Because nothing was happening, nobody was wanting to watch, or I wasn't getting any attention, so I was like, you know, this might not be the thing for me. Hey,
I'll say, like, if you had to pick one game that is your favorite game, what would you say? Like, you can go back to when, like, earlier, when, like, I'm guessing you're a gamer for years now. I'm saying, like, what, if you could speedrun this shit, what game is your favorite game?
I would say Doom.
The original Doom or Doom 3?
Original Doom.
I know there's a big speculation about that. People are like, I played Doom! No, you played the original Doom. You didn't play Doom 3. You gotta try this hard shit. But I'll say this, I think they did really good with, like, the remakes that they've been doing. Like, they came up with a remaster, and they did it for PS4, and I thought that was terrific.
I still play Doom original to this day.
Wow, wow, man. But no, that game, I remember at one time when I swear, like, when I got that, Doom was my first FPS, but I remember that, like, just to have that installed, we had to have, like, maybe, like, 9 different floppies, and oh my god, it was really weird. Going into DOS and everything. I'm not gonna get into that, but I'll say, so, in your stream, well, like, in your streaming experience, like I'm saying, have you had any issues, like, things that have gone wrong that you had to learn to remember to do, and then, you know, slowly, as time goes on, you remember how to do them, so you get better, you slowly get better. We all make mistakes, trust me, I make a lot of them.
So originally it went from not knowing when to talk to my chat, and then it went from, oh, let's make bots that'll interact with the chat while maybe I'm doing something, or maybe I'm doing a raid and I can't really talk at that moment in time. So let's do bots that would say something that I normally say.
Oh, I see. I see. So,
not being able from. So
yeah,
it was a tough. period.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. I have to say this to my audience. I'm gonna say yes, guys. When it comes down to streaming, anything that you're doing, make sure that you engage in the audience and talk to your camera because it's watching you. But when that camera comes on, I'm in my own world. So come on, welcome to Tazwhole's world. Yeah, freaking right, man. But I'll say, yeah, like that's definitely one thing that people when they first get into it, they really it's a common mistake. Or another mistake is when people are like watching the numbers of the view count all the time, and it's like sometimes you gotta block out that number and don't worry about it, because if you keep on talking and keep on gaming and you have fun, you having fun, your audience is gonna have fun.
I was told a lot. It's more about the stream than it is about the game, because you want your people to know who you are, not the game.
Exactly. And also, that's what I meant with engaging the audience, so people get to know you. Like, hell, like you might not specifically like to play one certain type of game, and then your audience will know that because they know you for you. Because you gotta make that connection with people, you know. But I was gonna say, like, so this is, you can go into detail about this. Okay, why'd you get into gaming, streaming gameplay in the first place? Like, what's your why? Why do you do it?
So I didn't back then. I wasn't very socially active, so I have a lot of problems mentally. So I can't really just like be as energetic as you are.
No. You don't have to be like me. Be you. Do you.
So I was trying to get more into that interactive environment, and then I got to a place where like I had to be interactive or I wasn't gonna get anywhere.
Yeah.
So with gaming, I was like, okay, this could really go somewhere. This could really put an impact on my career. So then I started getting good, and then I started going pro, and then I was like, you know, no one sees this. No one sees how good I am. So let's go live and let's see how they can see how I am, and they can see my personality and see the types of things that.
Oh yeah, because if they see it. Because I know like, a lot of these people, like, I'll say that they edit their stuff and then they will like, you know, they're not the same when you're gaming with them. I find that really weird when I start gaming with people. If they're not the same when I'm talking to them, it's kind of like, are you putting on a show or what are you trying to be like? Like, what the hell? But that's why it's really important. Like, guys, when you're streaming out there, make sure that you know what you're gonna post, but make sure that you're you. I know there's people energetic. There's people out there that are different. You know, they get likes. You know what? Don't you know? Be you and be original. Don't be on the bandwagon of someone else. Like, I know there's people out there like, I'm gonna play Apex, a new game, and then there's people out there that are be like, I'm gonna freaking speedrun this game in like five hours. And you know what? In an hour that game is already out, that game has already been beaten. So that's why I think with niche audiences, it's like people get onto, like, sorry, Fortnite. Anyways, people get onto niche audiences because you know what? It's just they stick to something. It's like play something that you're gonna like, you know. So
I hated that period where everyone was like, "Oh, Fortnite's a thing."
Oh yeah,
it's play this and let's go play that.
Oh my God, but Fortnite is free. We can play this now. Fuck.
But you don't people don't understand. They're like, you know, all those people that were streaming before you of all those other games, they go play the new hot game. You're not going to get anywhere. Play the games you like playing, not what everyone else is playing.
Exactly. I think that was going to answer my other question, my next question. I'd say, what word of advice do you have for my audience? That is a good point, man. And when it comes to
another advice I want to say to a lot of people is that if you're streaming and people like to third party and they like to tell you, hey, dude, if you put on this weapon and that part of your armor, or if you put this on, then you'll have some special ability that you can't do that everyone else can do. I like that people can do that, but also got to understand maybe some people are handicapping themselves to make some people are doing a special run that they can't do with that stuff.
Yeah.
to hear that other people like to have their input, and I love that about streaming because people can put their own input.
Yeah, true. Now, I was gonna say, like, all right, where would you like to see your stream in 5 years from now?
5 years from now,
Yeah.
I've never been that guy, super big audience, like 44K or something like that.
So stupid. Yeah.
I was never that guy that like wants to be big. I want to be somewhere where I have an audience that's not big, but medium sized to around 200, maybe 300 people, to where I can engage with every single one of them and not pass them by like every other streamer. Subs only.
Yeah,
you can't even do that.
I find that, you know,
I don't want to do that.
that's just bogus, man. But definitely.
But the other part is that's where I'll leave the YouTube. The YouTube is where I want to get big, because people will be able to put their input after a date that I've already done it.
Yep.
And then show what they've earned and what they learned about what you did, and they're like, oh, hey, this is where the bigger audience, where we can actually tell him something about it.
And actually communicate, you know. It's all on feedback. It's all on feedback. But I'm gonna say, this is my last question. I'll say, okay, now I had to ask you, how'd you come up with that? How'd you come up with the tagline, Mr. Turbo? I just had to ask that.
Okay, this is a long one.
Oh, come on. I got time. I can listen. I'm good.
A long time ago, I was very, very young. I was about 4 or 5 years old. So when I was young, I was very energetic. I never liked games. I like going outside. I like playing with trucks. I like doing all this other stuff. I wasn't as boring as I am now. So when I go outside, my dad would be like, "Why do you do stuff so fast? Why do you like to get things done quick? You know, if you do it longer, it's going to get you somewhere in the long line." But then one day, me and my dad were building a Lego set. They told him, let me do it by myself, and I'll do it in like 30 minutes. Comes back 10 minutes, I had it done. And he's like, you know, you just got like turbo speed or something. You're always talking fast. You're always doing shit fast. You're always doing everything super fast. Why don't you just take it down a notch if not being so turbo about it? I was like, stick. So I've always taken that name, and I'm very distant from my dad now. So I just kept with that name for a long time.
That's a really good reason, man. All right, but I was gonna say, Turbo buddy. So thank you for being a guest on the show, man.
I appreciate it.
Anyways, guys, you know, I'm gonna say, guys, come on, leave me a like because I like bacon, you like bacon, we all like bacon. Now, Peter, step the hell off. I love bacon. You know what? It makes me me. I'm Canadian. Come on, it makes sense. My girlfriend knows, you know what? I don't get my bacon. I'm not pretty in the morning, and trust me, she's gonna just fight me on it. Don't even leave a comment, because she's gonna fight me on it. She's gonna go, hey, you're not even pretty to begin with. And you know what? It's true. I swear to God, it's true, guys. You know what? If you have a significant other out there, you know, there was right. Anyways, guys, so please leave me a comment, because come on, guys. I gotta learn some stuff. You know what? I wanna know what you guys think. Might help me make some input. Might help my channel for the better. Alright, guys, come on, guys. Girls like guys with good skills, and trust me, I ain't got skills. So, guys, leave a comment, and please, definitely like my banner says, come on, you gotta check out my awesome guests in the description below. You can definitely find Mr. Turbo. Fucking right. So, you know what, guys? I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. See you guys.
If you guys want to see some more Tazwhole, DM him at Tazwhole on Twitter and on Instagram, or at Tazwhole #4611 on Discord. Yeah, guys. See you guys.